Hello and welcome to a semi-special Fear Play. Usually I do these kind of in advance with a plan. Well, not really a good plan, but I do these in advance. Today I'm kind of jumping into this new game though that's been making its rounds on the internet, and it's called Slender. This game is based on the internet boogeyman known as the Slender Man, and if you don't know who he is, you're about to get a crash course in him. Basically, this game is, from first-person perspective. Our objective is simple. We just have to collect 8 pieces of paper. But preventing us from collecting these papers is the Slender Man. Now, as you can see, I have a flashlight that I can turn on and off. And, you really hate to turn it off, but you have to at some points in order to conserve the battery life. The game is short. It's about like 30 minutes long if you find everything really quick. But if you take longer than that, the battery starts to drain out and you don't want to be wandering the woods without a flashlight. So here we see this big gnarly tree, and this is where our first paper is going to be. Now you'll see I'm pretty cautious. I'm looking around. I'm kind of examining everything that I can see, and it's not because I'm a pussy, but it's because Slender Man will sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. He has a tendency to kind of usually be in front of you, but from time to time he will come from behind. But if you're visual like this and looking around, you should be safe. You usually get an indication he's nearby. If you see him directly, your screen will go all fuzzy and weird and you'll have a chance to run away. Basically, your strategy when you see Slender Man is just to run away every single time. You don't want to stare directly at him. For some reason, if you stare at him, you'll disappear. You'll die, or something will happen to you. Something bad that you don't really want to find out about. See, these papers we're collecting, it says, you get little notes on them like help me, or the other one was a picture of Slender Man drawn in the forest. I'm not sure what these notes lead up to. I never really got far in this game. I kind of really suck at it. I don't know. For some reason, I keep losing. And really the only way to lose is to be caught by Slender Man, and he keeps sneaking up on me for some reason. That's why I've become very cautious about where I'm at. I don't want to get it from behind. No one ever wants to get it from behind. So as you can see, it's kind of getting darker and darker. My flashlight's a little bit, weaker. Throughout this forest, you're going to find certain landmarks to kind of help you navigate. Like before, you saw the house and the truck and the big gnarly tree. Here's this blue tanker truck over here. These kind of help you figure out where you're at, but they don't do shit for me because I have absolutely no sense of direction. Put me in the forest like this, and it's probably the size of a large high school campus. I will get lost for weeks. I cannot navigate for shit. Here we're about to meet our first encounter with Slender Man. As you can see, the screen gets all fuzzy and crazy and you gotta run away, and I tried to fucking run away and I run right back into him. It's pretty intense. Like, the only thing I can equate it to is if you ever played Resident Evil 3 way back then, with Nemesis. If you remember when Nemesis just comes busting out of nowhere and chases you, that's kind of the same feeling where you're like, oh fuck, and you just don't know where to go and you're just kind of running in random directions trying to hope you're getting away from him. Like I said, there are landmarks all over the forest. Here's another one. It's a creepy dark tunnel. I really hated this tunnel. I kept expecting Slender Man to just suddenly appear in my light here. That note said no eyes. I'm kind of picking these up really quick because I don't want to linger in one place. If you do, there's a good chance Slender Man might come up on you. So you really just want to keep moving. There's not much to take in anyways. It's a dark ass forest, It's not really like a visual experience. I will say though that this game has tremendous atmosphere. There's crickets chirping. You can hear the grass move. Just the ambience in the area is just really intense. And there I just saw Slender Man way off in the distance. So let's fucking book it this way. I'm booking it. As you can see, you do get a bit of sprint, but you only get a certain amount of it before you drain out. As I was saying though, they nailed the atmosphere of this, and that's what they really had to do. This isn't a graphically impressive game. Slender Man, when you get up close to him, looks a bit cartoony, and you know, when you look at the textures of the walls and the forest and all that, it's not highly detailed. So the game shines in all areas of atmosphere. You know, it's puts you in the dark. You're very alone. You feel very, you know, you feel very vulnerable. As you can see here, I'm looking around because last time I was in this area, Slender just snuck up right on me, and that was it. Game over. So, like I said, you have to be very careful. You just got to keep watching your back, making sure he's not there. And that's the other thing. That's just the worst feeling in the world when you're wandering through the forest and you got to think, something's right behind me. I should probably look around. I mean, that just creeps you out so bad when you think everything's watching you. Right now, as I said, I'm lost as hell. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm just kind of like darting through the forest, just looking everywhere, looking for some kind of sign of where to go. I'm like, I find the tunnel again, and that's nowhere where I want to be. Before you play this game, if you've never seen, you know, the Marble Hornets videos or any of the Slender Man videos, I highly recommend that you go watch those first. There, you know, there's a ton of them, but once you watch them and once you get a taste of what Slender Man really is, you'll really grow to appreciate what this game is. You know, basically he is a boogeyman, but kind of watching the videos, watching his story progress, and learning about all the mysteries and craziness surrounding his character, you know, it really adds a lot of depth to the game. I would even recommend going all the way back and looking for the you know, original posts on Something Awful, where you can read about his history and see the pictures that people came up with. It really just, it helps to know that there's a history to the character. Here I'm in some kind of weird bathroom thing, I think. I don't know. This is probably the worst part. I really hate coming here. I don't even know if there's a letter in here. I don't know why the fuck I came in here, but I did, and I'm about to seriously regret it. See, look at what am I supposed to do? I can't go out that way. I'm seriously trapped in here, and oh man, when that happened, like, there's just, you just immediately like want to throw your hands up in the air and just say, fuck, it's over, it's over. What am I gonna do? So that's Slender. As I said, I didn't get very far in it because for whatever reason Slender just kept sneaking up on me, and I had terrible luck at this game. I mean, it's only like a 30-minute game, but I could just not beat it. I'm sure eventually I'll get back around to it and playing it again. Like I said, you should really check it out. I'll include a link to the download, but really go look at the original material first. You'll really appreciate it once you've looked at all those videos first and all the images. So there's Slender. Great game, about a great character, and that's it. Thank you for watching.